Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? I hope you are fine. So guys, you remember I talked about my merchandise, so continue ordering it, continue placing your orders for this beautiful merchandise, and very soon I will be doing a giveaway. So if you want to be the owner of that, subscribe to this channel. I don't know if you can see my whole t-shirt, but it's written, I am HIV positive, so what? Okay, so what? I got a question from someone, I think around 2 or 3 questions from people asking me, how did you do it? I'm living with HIV, and I'm living with HIV, and I'm in the dark, and I can't come out and tell people, and I can't disclose my status to my family or my friends or even my partner. So how did you do it? First of all, living with HIV is not about coming out to the public. That is just a personal decision I made, because I know people around me who are living with HIV and they're not public about it, but they have accepted their HIV status. So the one thing is, there is no user manual to living with HIV. That test does not come with a manual that open page 5. Page 5 says you have to take your medication at 8 p.m. Okay. Also, you might face side effects. I might never have faced any side effects. In fact, for the 15 years that I've been on ARVs, I ended up facing side effects recently when I changed the regimen to DTG, and because my body could not handle the side effects, I had to go back to my old regimen. So what am I trying to say is, there are things, and on the other hand, my mom has been on DTG for I think almost a year and a half now, and she has 0 side effects. So you see, the side effects vary from person to person. You've gotten tested. So what? So what? Doesn't mean that you're now dying, or you're now supposed to tell your friends your HIV status. Even testing for HIV is called voluntary counseling and testing. Okay, voluntary. So the information is supposed to be voluntary. I do it voluntarily. Why? To inspire the millions of people who are living with HIV and who actually don't have the strength like mine to come out and speak about it. Okay, so those are the people I'm trying to reach out to. You don't have to live with it publicly. You can decide and live a private life. I know a lot of people living a private life, very nice life, married, have negative kids, and they're doing just fine. Some of them are in discordant relationships, and I'm speaking about real life cases, not stories. These are real life cases. It's just that when they come to my inbox, they're always like, don't disclose, don't tell people about this, don't post this on your social media handles. And I value their information, and I am all about confidentiality. So just because the test came out positive does not mean it's the end of the road, it's the end of life, you're now dying. No, it's just the beginning of a beautiful life, just that now you're going to start it living with HIV and having to take medication for the rest of your life, and none of us knows how long the rest of our lives can be, because hey, look, there was coronavirus, it was not there, and I've lived with HIV for almost 28 years now, you see, and coronavirus has killed people who have lived with it for very few days. So don't go beating yourself up that now, hey, I'm going to die, how do I do this, how do you do it? I also don't know how I do it, but the one thing I know is, start with adhering to your medication, start with accepting your HIV status. I look at myself every day in the mirror and tell myself, Doreen, you are a beautiful story, and I believe in that. Hallelujah. So the other day, somebody actually asked me on Twitter, like, you're smiling this much and you're living with HIV. I don't believe in that smile. Trust me, this smile, I accepted my status 5 years ago. You see, it took me 23 years to accept my status. I was disclosed at the age of 13. From the age of 13, I took 10 years to disclose my status. During those 10 years, I defaulted my ARVs. I blamed my parents for giving me HIV. I almost gave up in life. I got an opportunistic infection, and finally, I got to the accepted stage. So you will reach there. You won't just get tested and you're like, yay, I have accepted. It doesn't work like that. It is a process. It takes time, but you will reach there. as they say, it is going to be okay in the end. If it's not the end, then it's not okay. So stop worrying. Just there are 1.6 million Kenyans living with HIV. Imagine. So you're just one of them. Imagine, you're just one. So you see, remember that there are other 1.6 million people. Remember that there are other hundreds of thousands of people who died because of HIV. And they're not going to die because now we have medication and we are more exposed and very informed. So I don't know how I do it, but God gives me the strength to wake up every morning. But the two things that I do faithfully: adhere to my medication, accept my status, because I can't change that. So also try and do that. Otherwise, always come to me. I'll try and give you a little bit of encouragement, but just know there is no user manual to this. You have to adopt along the way. It gets better with time. Trust me, I know. So bye. Thanks for watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe.